Hey guys, Mike here with Discount Forklift. Right behind me is going to be your 5,000 pound Toyota cushion tire electric forklift named Alexandria. Johnny, I know this was the one that you liked on our website, so here she is. She got a reconditioned sticker, which means that our flight systems battery tender went through this and made sure it was good to go, so it took about 60 hours to do. But before I get too much into this forklift, a couple of things I want to show you that come with this forklift. Get a little tote bag. And of course, everybody likes free shirts, man, so here you go. Evolution of a forklift. There's the back of it right there. Our employees also have this, and this is one of their favorite shirts. So go ahead and slap this in there. And then our favorite brand of forklift, Lift Hero. Also get one of those. Now for more important things, forklift troubleshooting guide. So for example, you can go through this and it tells you a little bit of different scenarios. This is more trying to see if it's user error first before contacting our customer success team. For example, we have a lot of people who tend to unplug this and then they plug the they plug the charger into the forklift instead of the battery. So that's one of the things that happens. So this actually ensures that you plug it into the right source in order for them to make sure that charger works. Now, the last but not least is going to be your equipment maintenance guide. This is going to go over pretty much every forklift that you can think of, aside from lithium-ion, of basically how to take care of this beast. Now, in the back here, you do have a logbook, different checklists, things like that, to go over and inspect the forklift. What I recommend doing is keeping this book, but getting photocopies out of those pages. That way you keep this book instead of having to go through these. That way you still have the original source. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this in here. And then I'm going to hand this to my assistant. Now, to continue on here, you can actually see the tires here. Good cushion tires. You do have your control levers here. So inside lever right here is going to control the mast to raise it up, lower it down. Middle is going to control the tilt function, which is forward and backward. This is actually your level sensor right here. So when it gets up height and you're tilted, it actually level out the fork so that way you're still flat. And then the side shift function right here is the outside. Our mast, you have your service sticker decal right there, which our technician Steven went through this. He does a great job. You have your 3-stage mast, which gets up about 15 feet 9 inches. Safety painted forks, which are painted red with yellow tips. Makes it a lot easier under low light observation, so you can actually see these, square them up wherever you need to. Now to continue over here, you have your steering wheel, of course. That's your horn, pretty loud. You have your ignition over here. You have your brake release, which is this blue tab. You just pull it like that. This is obviously the emergency brake, so when this is disengaged, it'll actually let you know. Push it back in. And then for some reason, the safety belt's actually located on the other side, but this is it right here, so just to show you. Obviously clicks in. Goes through like that. And then you have your knob here, which is better to steer this with. Your throttle position. Forward's obviously going to make this go forward. Neutral is going to be middle. And reverse is obviously when this is pulled to the rear. You do have some strobes back here, which is handy, at least then you have your alarm back here as well. And then your charger is actually back here as well. You can see that they actually matched up the connectors. So you guys will actually see this video of this charger in action charging this lift, so you guys can actually see that it works. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is actually jump in this, show you guys what she does. Safety first as usual. So we're going to put on our safety belt. Then what I'm going to do is put my foot on the brake. You can hear it click on. It's actually telling me that the parking brake is engaged, so to disengage that, just pull it right there. Now I have my lights on for you, so you guys can see that. So makes things a lot easier, especially if you're in low light. I'm going to go ahead and raise up the forks. Let me go ahead and now drive her forward. Now she is 5,000 pounds. Now the thing with electric lifts, there's no hesitation in the throttle whatsoever because it is electric, and as opposed to like internal combustion engines, for example. So she will go. So when you hit the throttle, even the brakes lock up pretty good. There's your alarm right there. Brakes stop pretty good. And we did a couple figure eights in the forward direction. Now we're gonna go ahead and do this in reverse. We got that alarm going again. Just like this, pretty simple to do. She drives really well. And that's the thing with Toyota forklifts, man, they drive really well. 52% of the market is what they sell as far as, or at least they own, as far as market share throughout the entire world, as far as forklift sales are concerned. So they do a really good job of building forklifts and making things pretty easy to maintain, and that's why they're the #1. What we go ahead and do is now square up to my videographer. I'm gonna put the emergency brake on. Now we're having the mask go all the way up. There's the top. Go ahead and lower this down. Tilt function, forward, backwards. Now side shift. Just like that. All right, now I'm gonna lower this down. I'm gonna turn the lights off. All right, last but not least, one of the most important things on your forklift, just like with any forklift, is gonna be that data tag. Your data tag is actually gonna be on the other side, right next to the seat. That's going to have your serial number, it's going to have your model number, it's going to have the information as far as the capacity with the forks 6 inches off the ground, or if the mast is fully extended, obviously you're going to have a D-rate, so that'll have the appropriate capacity recommendation. I should say it's a requirement because we're talking about safety here, guys, as well as with the attachments such as side shift on there. But Johnny, I am glad that you guys picked this lift out. It is going to work very well for you. It's one of our favorites, but thank you for supporting businesses like us so we can support businesses like you guys. Appreciate it.
Here is your charger demonstration for Alexandria. You can see chargers plugged into the wall and on. Take the charger end, plug it into the battery end. And you can see charger light is on, blinking. You've got a charge. And here's your serial number.